Hello friends, in most of time I got this question that can a NRI or a foreign citizen obtain a Aadhaar card? Is it legal? And if yes, what is the procedure? So in this video I'm going to talk about Aadhaar card for PIO card holder, OCI card holder or a foreign citizenship which has taken a foreign citizenship, they have surrendered the Indian passport. I will also tell you why it is required and whether it has any legality or you will get into some trouble if you just obtain Aadhaar card without being eligible for this. So all these things about Aadhaar and NRIs I'm going to talk in this video. So let's begin. So hello friend, my name is C. Arun Tiwari and I generally deal in NRI taxation, legal issues and also sometimes talk about investments. So this is a very contagious issue because now a lot of PAN card are made inoperative because they are not linked to Aadhaar, and in previous video I talked about the same issue. But then the next question comes that whether a NRI can take Aadhaar card legally, is legally allowed, and if yes, under which circumstances. So in this video we are going to discuss those points only. Now let me first break down the NRI part. So the word NRI is basically non-resident Indians. Now this is used for all the people, whether you are a citizen of India or you are not a citizen of India, you have already surrendered and you have taken maybe Canadian citizenship or maybe you settle in UK or US, you are still called NRI. So let me tell you, the NRI word is basically from income tax, and Aadhaar is nothing to do with income tax. It's basically a kind of identity proof for an average Indian. And why it is issued? Because earlier there was a lot of issue, because anywhere you go they ask for some different kind of identity proof. Somewhere the voter ID card is accepted, somewhere they ask for PAN card, so it was all like problem. So that's why they issued a unique ID card which is now called Aadhaar. Now what happened, they started linking that with the PAN card, and the purpose is very simple. Earlier people used to take multiple PAN card, some used to take by mistake, some used to take purposely, because by taking a multiple PAN card you can avoid getting detected by income tax. So basically you are selling one property on one PAN card, buying property another PAN card, dealing in your stock market with another PAN card. So you are opening 5 different bank accounts on different PAN cards. The very purpose of the PAN card, why the PAN card was rolled out, that is basically to identify taxpayers and their activities. It was getting defeated. Now they need another purpose, so that they started linking Aadhaar card and PAN card. Now Aadhaar card is basically have the biometrics, so easily it cannot be duplicated for the same person. But the problem here happens, just because most of NRIs are abroad, they either don't want to take Aadhaar. Anyhow, I want to tell you, by taking Aadhaar, nobody can lose the citizenship. It's now not a proof of being an Indian citizen. It's a proof that the person is identified that he belongs to this place, or maybe the person can be identified and linked with his biometrics, who's staying in India, who has some connection with India. So that I want to clarify, because lots of people think that it's a proof of citizenship, and if you take Aadhaar, then you have to surrender your foreign citizenship. That is not the case, right? So anyhow, coming to the point, the issue arises because lots of NRIs don't have the Aadhaar. They didn't feel the need to take Aadhaar, right? Because they're already a citizen of other country. But the problem is later on when they start linking this Aadhaar with the PAN card, lots of PAN card of NRIs become inoperative. And now the question comes, what is the way of making it operative? Already I spoken in my earlier video. You can watch this video here. Now the next question is, as an NRI, can I take it? So yes, there are a provision where even you are a foreign citizen, you are a PIO card holder, OCI card holder, you can take it legally. So it is clarified by authority who issue the Aadhaar card. We call it UIDAI. So that authority has clarified that if you are PIO card holder, OCI card holder, you can get the PAN card legally. There is no illegality in that. Only thing, you have to stay in India more than 182 days in last 12 months. So basically talking about last 12 months. It doesn't talk about last financial year or last assessment year. So suppose in January somebody comes and he stays here for 6 months or slightly more than 6 months, they can legally apply for a Aadhaar card and they can link it. Now the next question comes, do you require it? Now the question here is basically, I can ask from that perspective, are you planning to come back to India in future? If you're planning that in future, I think Aadhaar card will be the only document which can be used for most of the things. So it is going to replace many documents in future, and maybe in future you may face issues to get it. So if you are a OCI or PII card holder and you're planning come back to India, or you have any plans to settle down in India, either by surrendering your foreign citizenship, or you just want to come as a OCI card holder, that's not a problem. But if your plan are here to settle down in India, better take Aadhaar card. You don't have to stay at one stretch. This is 182 days in 12 months. So either suppose in 12 months you just come, stayed for 1 or 2 months, then again you come back and stayed 1 or 2 months, and this way you stayed more than 182 days, you can apply for Aadhaar card. And then after applying, you can definitely link with your PAN card. Your PAN card going to be operative all the time. So this, I think that I answered the question. If you got more question about related to Aadhaar, can you get it for your children who are a foreign citizen by birth? So the same answer is going to be there. So I'm talking about practical scenario. I'm not talking about legal. Please don't take it as a legal advice. So it's a practical scenario where what condition a person can prefer to take a Aadhaar. Okay, only if he has some plan in future to settle down in India. Same case, if your children have plan to settle down in India in future, or they want to become part of India, then of course Aadhaar is there. You can take Aadhaar. There is no illegality into that. Now, what is the procedure of taking Aadhaar? You can search the Aadhaar website and you will get all the clarification on that. You also will get the clarification on the documents, how you have to book an appointment in advance, because sometime what happen, your center, you have to visit a center, you have to give your biometrics, and then your Aadhaar number will be issued. Now Aadhaar number generally will issued with the Indian address. It will not be issued on a foreign address. This also have to understand. So if you have a place where you are staying, your joint family is staying, or you're part of a joint family who is in India, that address you have to provide, because the PAN card you can be shipped to your foreign address. This is the crux of the case. Another question, just before closing, I want to answer that. If somebody asks, can a foreign citizen take Aadhaar card who doesn't have anything to do with the Indian citizenship? For example, an Australian, he's come here, stays for 182 days. The general answer is no. Generally, if I speak, there is no clarification in this regard, but understand, he doesn't have an intention to come down to India or settle permanently. Maybe he is here for more than 182 days, but the intention is more important, and not just staying. Just because staying, you don't become eligible. Another thing I'm telling you, getting Aadhaar is not a right. So just because you are eligible, you cannot enforce that you will get an Aadhaar card. It's again on the authority to allot you or not to allot you. So I hope some basic things I made clear. As I told you, if you got more questions, please put your question in comment section. Either me or my team will come back and answer those questions. And if you have any other question related to NRI taxation, NRI legal, maybe selling property, maybe lower TDS, then you can put in the comment section. Definitely I will take some time, or either make a video on that topic, or I will answer there itself. That's all in this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.